drain cover has been off since the first part of June. The city hasn't even come to put their drain cover back on their drain. A little bit of a liability. Looks like it's letting up. By the way, it's July 17th, 2008. Around 5 o'clock p.m. So basically what happens, we're in my basement now, is the ground where the flooding occurs gets so saturated that it actually seeps in to the bottom of my foundation. This is the corner we were just looking at upstairs, and you can see the water is running into the drain in the basement. Because of this issue, I can't finish off my basement because I would constantly be having my basement flooded, and I don't live in a flood zone. Go figure. And we're getting some full force again coming out of the drain as the rain picked up. There's a substantial amount of the City of Seward that runs along this stormwater line, which is why there's flooding issues. Storm sewer isn't big enough to hold the amount of water that's coming through on the line. And again, this is what the City of Seward, Nebraska does to its citizens. And they don't even care. They don't care one bit. Not even enough to say that they're sorry. 10 minutes later, we're still going strong. There is a little pool out here, little posts. As you can see, the water is going past that now. And of course the drain cover that's been off since the first week of June. Keep in mind this drain is actually in a city-owned alley. So the drain is not actually on my property, but the city uses my yard as their dumping grounds. Apparently I'm not elite enough for the City of Seward to fix their problem. See, the gentleman that lives behind me is getting a little bit of water in his yard, as well as the people that live next to him. But for the most part, I get the brunt. It does run around my next door neighbor's property and comes out where I videotaped earlier, showing it running over the sidewalk. Street is going down from when it was earlier. The water doesn't have anywhere to run off because the runoffs on the street are clogged, and the city doesn't clean those out either. As you can see over there, we still have water. It is running down that drain right there, and the next place it ends up is in that empty lot where all the dirt is. That is where the water ends up. As you can see, there's some flooding going on over there. From there, it goes down, runs in the street, probably gets flooded, and ends up going out on North 8th. Woo! Car running through the water. Ends up on North 8th Street. So basically, here's where we get the brunt of it. In the wonderful town of Seward, Nebraska. Alright, switching rooms here. Let's see, we can get that little post that's out there. Keep in mind this water is approximately 3 feet deep. Out there in the center, you can see, goes around my garage. And you can see it's really not the cleanest water. Everything that's on the streets that gets washed down ends up in my backyard. Down there. And now if the rain will let up for a little bit, we might actually be able to have a break, and maybe I won't have a giant lake in my backyard anymore.